They get disaffected people to join because they go, look, no one addresses your material conditions. I do. You want to know how we fix the problem? We purge the brown people. We kick them out of the country. They're different. They're weird. They don't speak your language. They don't understand your culture. Let me rebuild a sense of superiority. Is it illegal? All right, before we get into this stuff, before we get into some other shit, this was a really funny moment. It all happens on X.com. I'm racist as hell, but I wouldn't call a customer that word at work. That's unprofessional and crazy, says the noticer, Sven, with the double lightnings. It's great. At least we found out limits to his racism. We need these people to feel shame. I don't think they will feel shame. The reason why they will not feel shame is because they have a hug box on Twitter. One of the major social media platforms is now officially a safe space for these types of people. Imagine the echo chamber that LSF creates, right? I'm going to use an example. Imagine an echo chamber that LSF creates. Now imagine if that was one of the major websites, one of the major social medias is just a hug box of a similar similar style, but for some of the worst fucking Nazis you've ever seen. And the anime Nazi PFP with this banger, yeah, it's always shit like this. Not everyone you don't agree with is a Nazi. Must suck having these sensitivity panic attacks. You literally have a Nazi PFP. Your PFP is a lolly Nazi. Meanwhile, speaking of Germany, why is there such a negative reaction from some about AFD? They keep saying far right, but the policies of AFD that I've read about don't sound extremist. Maybe I'm missing something. Why the fuck does this stupid fucking Nazi follow me? This is always, oh my God. AFD is the most popular party among the German youth. For the first time in years, the new generation is confronted with the reality that the establishment has failed us. Now they're scared. The future of Germany lies in the hands of our patriotic youth and the AFD. Why is AFD? AFD Alternative for Deutschland is basically a Nazi party within the confines of a country where it's illegal to be a Nazi openly. Here are some of the many comments from AFD people. Big problem is that Hitler is portrayed as an absolute evil, says Björn Höcke from the AFD. Burning refugee homes are not an act of aggression, says Sandra Herschel from the AFD. We do not differ from the NPD in terms of content, says Dubravko Mandic. It's just rebranded. They have to rebrand. That's why, because they can't fly the swastika because it's still illegal in Germany. So they'll fly the Wehrmacht flag. Here's one of their ads. Germany's national. By the way, this is AF Post, America First Post. Beckman wählen. And homosexuals in prison. We should do that in Germany as well. Andreas Gelman, AFD. I would not condemn anyone who sets fire to an inhabited asylum home. Marcel Grauf. A to Dr. Christina Baum, AFD. Und Heine Möst, AFD. Our bad at German, you're Turk Lamau. Yes, exactly. I'm Turkish. Of course, this dude found the most racist way to describe AFD. AFD leaders have called for the criminalization of homosexuality, the banning of offensive literature like the books of Salman Rushdie, use Nazi slogans, claim Poland started World War II and more. They are not just anti-immigration party. They're the white Sharia party. The white Sharia party. Yeah, they're what do you mean white Sharia party? I don't know why. Germans are so funny, bro. They're yeah, the type of extremist that you see here is just like a Muslim, right? It's so funny. It's no, man, it's exactly the type of racism that Germany was very famous at. Okay? You don't have to point to Muslims in that situation. That's very weird. Björn Höcke literally used to write under the pseudonym Landolf Ladig for the neo-Nazi NPD. You may have covered the secret hotel meetings a few months back with out and about blood and soil Nazis and multimillionaires where they conspired to expel millions of immigrants, including some naturalized Germans from Germany. Yes, that was the I can't remember if that was the first or the second plot, because there was two different plots that were uncovered. There was one There was one plot that was uncovered that was like a laughable monarchist. And the other plot was Germany's pretty bad problem with their own version of Atomwaffen. Atomwaffen, for those of you who don't know, is a Nazi group that specifically operates within the U.S. armed forces. They regularly get caught trying to like blow up shit, like purchasing explosives from a federal agent because they want to go and blow up a power line or whatever. Germany had a massive problem in their special forces with like actual fucking Nazis within their special forces. They had to disband an entire unit, like an entire unit that was straight up Nazis, which, you know. No. Atomwaffen is in the American armed forces. I'm saying that there was an Atomwaffen version within the German armed forces, and they had to disband the entire unit because they were just like straight up Nazis. There was also the Reichsbürger plot, which was pretty funny. The monarchists trying to overthrow the government. A politician with the Swedish Democrats, the fascist Nazi party, was recorded at an EU election party being drunk and singing Ausländer raus, foreigners out. He then realized that he sang it right in the microphone of a reporter, tried to wrestle the microphone from the reporter, then ran away from the event with the journalist chasing him. That's hilarious, bro. What the fuck? Racist song at SD's election vigil attacks reporter. Riksdag member David Lang sang Ausländer raus during SD's election vigil, a song that has spread in far-right circles. When he notices the Expressen's reporter is recording the sound, he tries to take the mobile phone. Oh shit, are you recording this? Shortly thereafter, David Lang leaves the vigil.
Den har ju blivit ganska kort. Den tyska är väl en låt från början. Jo, men sen dess har ni fått en
wonderful stuff happening in the world, baby. Let's get to the EU Parliament votes, okay? Because that's a big story, obviously.
Overseas now.
The far right won big in the European Parliament, folks.
Now, far-right parties are celebrating big gains after elections for the European Parliament in EU countries, and the vote is a major setback for leaders like French President Emmanuel Macron. As Remy Inocencio reports, Macron called a surprise parliamentary election after his party lost heavily to its main right-wing challenger.
I give back to you the choice for the future of our parliament, said French President Emmanuel Macron, dissolving the republic's.
It was like, I think I clocked this, like 5 years ago, 4 years ago, definitely. I repeated it over and over again when all of the EU chatters were making fun of me, being like, lol, this is some Amerikanisch nonsense, right? We still have social democracy. And I kept telling you, no, you don't. No, you don't. Liberalism is going to absolutely gut your fucking country as well in the same exact ways. Look to America as what will happen to you in the future. And here we are. European chatters being like, no, you don't understand. Europe is way more left-wing than America. Europe is way more left-wing than America. I remember when I first started watching, you verbatim said, you watch out, Euro chatters. This kind of brain rot is coming to you next. Yep. Far-right recruits by telling disaffected people, look, see how everyone's talking about us? We are powerful. Join us and you can be powerful too. I think the media solely focusing on far-right election contributes to their recruiting. People think they're winners and a lot of people join parties because they're the winners. No, dude. You're close, but you're wrong. The far-right recruits by telling disaffected people, not by saying, look, they're afraid of us because we're powerful. They get disaffected people to join because they go, look, no one addresses your material conditions. I do. You want to know how we fix the problem? We purge the brown people. We kick them out of the country. They're different. They're weird. They don't speak your language. They don't understand your culture. Let me rebuild a sense of superiority. Is it illegal to be right-wing? No, but it is illegal to not be subscribed at the top of the hour because you will see a 3-minute ad break. Look how scary the Browns are. They're Muslim. They don't understand our superior way of life, our existence. They're ruining the country. They're ruining the country with their food. They're ruining the country with their music. They're ruining the country with the crime that they do. And it's a rinse and repeat strategy everywhere around the world where right-wing sentiment thrives. So that is precisely the situation. Did you see the heel mic situation? Yeah, I'm going to talk about it in a second. Heel mic and fucking, whatchamacallit. It's not just the heel mic. It's John Zerka as well. We're going to get to that in a second. all of those fucking impression farmers that literally got the bag from Kick are currently shitting on Kick streamers. I'm kind of surprised by it because they literally spent a long ass time literally covering this shit, and in some instances getting money for covering this shit, as far as I know. But before we get to that, let's continue. New racist TikToker just dropped. Wait, what is this?
Everybody I know who's married right now, they're married to broke ass niggas.
What?
And they don't care. We don't give a fuck about your money. I couldn't care less about your fucking money, okay? Everybody I know who's married.
Bro, what? Bruh. What? She doubled down in the comments? Wait, what? What the fuck? What's happening? What's going on? She will say she is 1% black. What? Her doubling down? Married to who? You heard me? What the hell? I said what I said? Bro, what is going on? What the fuck is going on? What?
All those nerds in high school, like the weird theater kids and the anime people, and you know who I'm talking about, the people we didn't hang out with. So they've grown up now, and they're the ones making the laws. They're the Mark Zuckerbergs. They're the Faucis of the world of fucking nerds. Those fucking dorks that never got laid in high school, and they've got a major chip on their shoulder against the normies. That's why you see all these fat ass fucks making laws. Oh, you can be obese and anorexic. Okay, sure. They're the ones inventing clown world. They're the ones in media. They're the actors. You wonder why actors are so politically leftist? So all those...
Yeah, that's just a grift. I know what's going on here. She's just saying those words specifically to be like the next pick me for the right, the next darling of the right. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. I'm glad that there are intellectuals out there defending her right to be able to say this, though, because she's saying it without hatred. You know what I mean? Remember, this was literally a point of discourse on Twitch. I wonder if XQC has the same energy for her, too. It's not like, who the fuck defends this? What do you mean? Large content creators only a fucking month ago, directed by smaller content creators who's made it their lives mission to fucking have white people be able to say the N-word, were straight up defending this on principle. Like, oh, is this TikTok influencer daughter or gay son? Gay son, easy. Large guy you're talking about fell off harder than they imagine you would in their wet dreams. Dude, everything I've said, every prediction I've made in the sphere of content creation has unfortunately come true. Whether it be going back to like 2016 era, like culture war shit, which I was correct on, or how like this would give rise to like this idiotic style of commentary from white people about how, you know, white people should be able to say it. If black people can say it, why can't white people say it? This kind of rage bait shit. Hasan being vindicated. Pre-watch Piker strikes again. No, it's just, I mean, here, while we're posting my I told you so moments, here, let's go to another glaringly obvious moment. How's your wrist? It's terrible. Gab.com, remove square brackets. Why the fuck would I go to Gab.com? What are you, stupid? But Hasan has said some stuff too. Brain of a fucking Nazi, dude. Yeah, I have a Gab account. Good stuff, man. Good bait, brother. You did it. Gab is a neo-Nazi website that is, unfortunately for them, not doing great because all the Nazis went back on Twitter. Yeah. Speaking of Gab, though, I saw what was happening on Gab, just like I saw that at the top of the hour ahead of time, that there would be a 3-minute ad break, and I told you that if you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe. Here's the 3-minute ad break now. Here's another I told you so moment from me. Kick has permanently banned both streamers Heel Mike and John Zerga following a series of controversial events over the past year. The decision, I've been told, is irreversible. Okay? What was the controversial events of the past year? They solicited sex from a minor on camera. I can't stress this enough. The controversy is that they solicited sex from a 16-year-old on camera on a live stream. King Henry IV, thank you for the 20 gifted subs. If only there was someone who warned everyone that a live streaming platform that advertises lack of terms of service would be filled to the brim with pedos and Nazis. That's not a controversy. That's a crime. Am I thinking of somebody else, or were you going to interview Jerka in London? No, Zerker is a different content creator than John Zerka. I was never going to interview John Zerka. He wishes I would interview him. Are you kidding me? For years and years, he's been going fucking crazy trying to get my attention, and his like aesthetic fan base that has gotten smaller and smaller over the years has consistently tried to get my attention.
Looking out for you. We don't like teenage girls. I do. So leave. I love them. I love them. So get the fuck out of here, faggot. I love them. So go leave. Are you fucking queer retard losers? Are you kidding? Pathetic. Mike.
Damn, dude. Another friend of Destiny's outed, not this guy, but John Zerka outed as a pedophile. That's crazy. That's wild. It just keeps happening all the time, over and over again. Weird. In news about another kick streamer, an Israeli settler just cussed out D on camera in Hebrew, shouting repeatedly, "Why are you filming me, you son of a whore, you F word who takes it in the ass while wearing a French shirt?" Yes, just as ridiculous as it sounds. That's funny. Yeah. The one on the left was first banned on Kick for a day for getting a blowjob on camera. Like literally. Hopefully from an adult that time. The question I guess I would ask Nick Merckx, who's a prominent Kick streamer now, would be, I remember a time when he talked about how he wanted to protect his children from the influence of queer people, you know, LGBT influences. If he is so predisposed with the protection of children, I wonder how he feels about the website that he's on and some of the more prominent content creators on the website that he's on, some of his colleagues.
I only speak English, sorry. I don't speak any.
What does he want?
The fuck is this? Average day in Israel. This might be asking too much, but can you add an emote to heterosexuality? Why can't straight people also have their moments? Anyway, not the best moment. He yells at him, "Why are you filming me?" And then says a bunch of slurs rapid fire, which I cannot repeat. I mean, sharmuta is Arabic. Sharmuta is Arabic for son of a whore, right? I know that. I recognize that. 34 MKD50. Thank you for the 50 gifted subs. He was actually set up. Did you see his Twitter page, Heel Mike? Yeah, dude. He was set up by another. He was set up when he said he likes to fuck teenagers and that you're an F slur for shitting on him for wanting to fuck teenagers. He says benzona, which means son of a whore in Hebrew, and sharmuta, which is considered way worse in Israel. He also says some homophobic shit. Nice. 34 MKD50 with another 50 big ones. I can't find the clip, but he said he knew she was underage and didn't care. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he flexed after the fact too, right? He posted a photo with the girl in the bed. Yeah, I don't want to show you the photo because it's technically a sleeping 16-year-old in bed with Heel Mike, but it's him going, "Zero regrets, good night." This is coming from a content creator whose community motto is peace and love. Reminder, most of these creators don't mean anything in these words. Fake positivity to hide the hatred they have for marginalized groups in the space. Nothing fake about it. These are interesting times. That flag doesn't mean what it used to. Live and let live is all cool until you're pushing dangerous ideologies on the children and forcing them down people's throats in the workplace. Wake up. That's nice, man. All right. Things are going great. Like I said, throughout my political commentary career, I have been right just too early in many instances, in many respects. I was set up. There's a clip of the girl saying she's 16 and Mike and Zerka ignoring it. Yeah, I'm never wrong, just early. That's the problem. You've ended up right on all the worst things, though. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's not my fucking fault. You said, Ice Poseidon called you a liar, by the way. Oh, shit, dude. That's crazy. Oh, well. Poseidon mentioned in 2024. That's wild, man. Have fun with that. It's over for me. I just train back on Twitch. I don't know. Maybe the platform ain't doing too well. Who knows? I can't fucking predict that we'll have nice things if bad things are only happening. What do you want me to say? It's not like I'm wishing them into existence. I know you're not talking about this right now, and it's a lot to cover, but this happened after this seemingly corrupt judge put Thug's lawyer Brian Steele in contempt and took him into custody. Yeah, I saw this shit. They're claiming that Young Thug's lawyer specifically. Anyway, we'll get to that in a second. Libs are going as far as defending Gamergate now? Wait, what?
Nothing I do is performative. So I'm not going to, for instance, I'll use Hasan as an example. I'm not going to talk to a black person like Trihex and say, hey, the N-word, it's always what do you think black people? What a liar, dude. What a Weasley little liar, dude. What a Weasley little liar, dude. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit, dude. Literally lying. Still lying to his audience. Can someone at least enlighten Destiny that he's literally lying to his audience? What a piece of shit, dude. Holy shit.
America deserved 9/11, dude. I'm saying it.
We're there to partner with them. We're not there doing our own thing. We're there partnering and training
in a video
and
game
equipping and enhancing their capabilities. So that's part of what we're doing. And the other part is just knowledge. We want to know what's happening.
Like we totally brought it on ourselves, dude. Holy shit. We did. We did in a video game.
Amazing.